Hello New Year Sevens, and a very warm welcome to Southgate School from all of us in the English department. My name is Mrs Evans and I'm an English teacher, and today I'm going to show you what to expect from an English lesson at Southgate School. Don't forget that you can pause the video and go back at any time. So today we're going to read about the topics in Year 7. I'm going to show you the activities on the English lesson slides, and you're going to read about Accelerated Reader. So which topics will we be covering in Year 7 when you come to Southgate School? So you can see that we have a long list of topics here, starting off with Ruby in the Smoke, which is a novel set in the 19th century. We go on to Myths and Legends, which you might have done at primary school. Romeo and Juliet. Again, some of you will have looked at Romeo and Juliet at primary school. Don't worry if you haven't. It will be slightly different at secondary school. Victorian crime, very exciting topic. Romantic ballads, 2 poems set in a strange and mythical time and place. And finally, at the end of Year 7, you will get a chance to write and perform a speech about a topic of your choice. So don't forget, pause the video if you want to read this through. So, what will an English lesson look like at Southgate? In English, as well as reading and writing, you will be thinking and sharing your ideas. In the autumn term, we'll be reading Ruby in the Smoke. You will be asked to think about what the writer implies, perhaps starting with the title and cover as here. You'll learn new vocabulary that you can use when writing about the text. You can see it on the right-hand side here. In secondary school, you also think about different interpretations, different readings of the text. I'd like you to read the review below. So pause the video, read the review below. Okay, so this reader here, the reviewer here, they describe the story, the novel, Ruby in the Smoke, as bristling with excitement and brilliantly gripping. That's one interpretation of the novel. You may think differently. As long as you've got evidence to support your ideas, that's absolutely fine. In secondary school, we look at different readings, so you take other interpretations into consideration. So, read the opening extract of the novel. It looks a bit blurry here because it's a photograph, but you'll be able to read it. It's sharp enough. And just think about how the writer has created a setting on a cold, fretful afternoon. Any words that you don't understand, Google those words, write them in your exercise book, write the definition. So, it's a cold, fretful afternoon. Think about this character, Sally Lockhart. How has she been presented? What about the unexpected twist at the end? In English lessons at Southgate, you will learn how to write about the author's ideas and how they are presented. So at Southgate, we use what, how, why paragraphs when we write about text. Don't worry, you have done this at primary school. You may have used point, evidence, explanation. We just call it by a different name. So don't forget, pause the video and have a read of this slide. I just want to finally talk to you about Accelerated Reader. Again, some of you may already do this at primary school. So Accelerated Reader is software that will help you choose reading books from our fantastic library. As you can see from the photograph, our reading books are labelled with levels. BL stands for book levels. You will do a STAR test, an online multiple choice test. That will give you a book level, and you start at your book level and work your way up. Lots of students, all our students do this and find it really, really helpful. Your English teacher and the librarian will tell you all about Accelerated Reader when you get to Southgate. That's all for now from me, Mrs Evans. We are looking forward to seeing you in English lessons at Southgate. Goodbye from everyone at the English department.